Yes, what's good everybody? So, quick shit vid, got plenty to get through today. Just want to quickly mention a couple of people have messaged about my messaged about my festival. It's 23rd, 24th, 25th of July. Tickets are online or I can drop you them off. If you hit me up on Instagram, it's the easiest way for us to keep a log, because sometimes I don't always get the reply when I'm online. I don't always get it. It tells me when people have commented, but not always when they've replied. So if you do reply, make sure you at me, even though it doesn't work for me either that sometimes. So yeah, but nice one. So yeah, quick shit vid. Alioski and Click both played yesterday. Alioski got an assist. I'm not sure if Click got an assist or not. I've been trying to watch some highlights of it, but I sort of heard that he did, but I can't seem to find out any report that he did. So if anybody knows if he did, let us know. Raphinha, there's more talk about that, which is awful, but there's been more articles today. I agree with what everybody's saying yesterday, that I don't think he's going anywhere, and he's reinforced that he wants to stay and that he's happy and he finds it pleasing that other clubs are sort of interested in him, but it's not, he's here to do a job and all that type of shit. And he said that he looks up to some players and watching Man United and Chelsea, the Lampards at World and all that when he was a bit younger, but I also think 35 million is nowhere near enough to bribe Rads. I think if a ridiculous bid comes in, 60 mil, then then you'd probably look at it. Well, I'd look at it, but just because you could reinvest it pretty well. Stephen Howson him and Rio Ferdinand have done a podcast thing together, and he said that because obviously Phillips has been picked for England squad and Ward-Prowse has been dropped, and he thinks Ward-Prowse should play over Phillips, but I think that's absolute bullshit. And to be fair to Ferdinand, he told him to give his head a shake. That's literally what he said. And he said, which is a proper point, he said it's all right having a dead ball specialist, but if he's spending 99% of his time on the bench, then what's the point? Do you know what I mean? Which is pretty funny, really, because that's true. So, Beckham got in on merit, he was decent, and took free kicks and corners. But having somebody that's good at free kicks on bench is pretty pointless. Bit of transfer shit talk. So there's a guy here, a left back, who's been compared to Messi in terms of dribbling. So the only thing is he plays for a team in Spain called SD Huesca. He played 37 games last year, but they got relegated. They finished 18th, so with the greatest respect to my man Javi Garland, I'm sure he's very good, 26-year-old lad, left back. But when you're dribbling compared to Messi, and you're getting relegated, I think Messi's dribbling would probably save you in any league, really. But yeah, it's just a bit of fun. But you never know, we might be looking to get someone like that, to be fair, if he's good at dribbling and stuff, much like Alioski, really, and just bombing forward and stuff. The Cunha's picking up more pace as well. Apparently they've got not a bid, they've got a fee that they would want, and it's 40 million euros, which is £34.5 million. That's what they'd want for him. But there's been a few people message me about some weird shit that he's put on his Twitter, so it's a bit of a weird one for me. And then more shit talk, more transfer news is my man Kvichka Kvaratskhelia, who I really want to come to the club just because I think it's funny. Because I mentioned him other week, didn't I? Anybody that's been tuning in for a while now. He said that they will leave Russia this year, so it's just where he goes. That's the thing. And then this one's interesting. So a lad, I don't know him, but Jack Hendry, Scottish lad, defender from Celtic. He played for Celtic last year. He's leaving, but apparently Newcastle have been looking at him, we've been looking at him, Burnley have been looking at him, loads of people have been scouting him. But it's a bit weird. So this Belgium side, who I don't know, called Oostende, have triggered his buyout clause, which is £2 million. But then they've reported that they want to sell him immediately to just make a quick profit. But he's worth apparently 30 million. That's what people are saying. I don't know who he is. Some Celtic fans or some people that watch Scottish football might be able to tell me. But I don't know if it's Colin Hendry's brother. Brother. And fucking if it were his brother, Jesus Christ, it would be old. Not that I'm saying Colin Hendry's old. I'm just saying, he would be past his best. So yeah, it's a bit weird. Some funny shit goes on like that quite often in football, though. But it's normally when the player sort of makes a mistake. I remember when Mikel. Anybody remember when Mikel actually signed for Man U and then decided he didn't want to be there, went home and then signed for Chelsea 2 weeks later? It was a fucking right story. Meslier, silent S, has been nominated for Young Player at Year, which is good. Shearer said that he's had a good season, but he's got a lot to improve on. I think Shearer's a doorstop. Of course, he's got a lot to improve on. Everybody has, hasn't he? If you stop improving, then you're done, aren't you? You're on the downfall. So, and Bielsa's in manager at year, so I don't think Meslier will win young player at year just because there is some big players in there as well. But I think Bielsa's genuinely in with a shout for manager at year for the job he's done. Talking about Ancelotti's gone to Real Madrid now, hasn't he? Which a few people have been sort of going on about, but it's not on my channel. I just mean in general. I don't know what that's got to do with Bielsa either, but you know, Ancelotti got heroed really, and he did a good job, but only early doors. When we came, we fell off when they pushed on, and then they fell off when we pushed on. So because they really fell off, ended up finishing 10th. A few people said they were like a couple of games away from being in Euros. I'm fucking all over the shop here. Being in Europe, but that can't be true, can it? It's alright talking about, they got beat Sheffield or whatever, but so did Man U for a start off, which is always nice to throw in. But, you know, we was also a couple of games off, weren't we? We were higher in them by the end, so I don't really get it. Barry Douglas has officially left club, and he left like a really nice message, which was cool. Just like talking about how he loves the club and how he'll still be a fan and watching us and stuff. And then Llorente's made some comments as well about how he's settled in at club, which he sort of mentioned a few months ago, but he said it again about like how Bielsa, the belief of Bielsa and the squad have helped him and stuff like that. Now, you know, his injuries and coming into a new country has not been ideal for him. But he's no longer a sick note, and for that we love him, because he's Llorente is a beast. He is mint. He's Llorente. So yeah, that's my shit vid. Check out my festival, 24th, 25th, 26th of July. Follow me on Instagram, message me there, and then I'll message you back and I'll follow you back. And check out my shit merch. Nice one. In a bit, I'll see you all tomorrow with another slice of shit news.
I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna play no games. No, I don't wanna hear your promises. You do you and I'll do me. That's just the way it is. Don't wanna ever feel surprises. Why?